Art.
Honoring a hero, why the man who stopped the Waffle House shooting says we need to focus our attention on a bigger issue.
And new tonight on Fox 17 News at 10, how an ornery goose and a depressed woman create a relationship to battle mental health issues.
Hey guys, I'm Peyton Lampton. I recently spent a lot of time trying to pick out a sofa for my home, and I learned a lot. There are several tips and tricks to save you time and money, and I'm ready to share them with you before you head out to shop for your own sofa. Let's start with style. Knowing your style is half the battle and is really going to save you a lot of time when you go out searching for a sofa. If you like tufted and nail heads, go with a glam sofa. If you like clean straight lines, try modern. If you like rolled arms or skirted sofas, go for traditional. If you like a combination of modern and traditional like I do, choose contemporary. Next, let's look at color. I think of color in 3 different categories. White is great for a clean, sophisticated look, but it would never work for me because I have a dog and I have a husband who's a landscaper, so that white would not be white for very long. If you want your sofa to be the statement piece of the room, then go with a bold color like bright red, because then it will definitely be a showstopper. Finally, we have the neutral category. This includes grays, tans, browns, beiges. I'm a big fan of neutrals because I change my mind a lot, so I find having a neutral sofa allows me to switch out the pillows and accessorize based on my mood or the season. Once you decide on the style and color of your sofa, then you need to pick a size, and this involves measuring. Make sure you measure the length and width of the area where you're working, and then compare that to the sofas you've been looking at in the store. I like to take painter's tape and tape the room in the exact size of the sofa so that you can step back and look and make sure that this is going to be the perfect one for your space. Then you want to measure for your home delivery. This includes the doorways, any hallways, anywhere where the delivery men are going to have to walk through with your sofa to make sure it's not going to hit any walls. Once you've followed all of these steps, you can rest assured that you've picked the perfect sofa for your home. Thanks for watching. Now you can start your search for the perfect sofa on Wayfair.com today.
All right, aren't you tired of the games? Why do other Kia dealers mark their new cars at $3,000 over MSRP? When you look them up online, how come it says call for price instead of showing a price? Why can't you just get a straight answer? Kia Murfreesboro is Tennessee's most trusted Kia store. We're #1 in Tennessee for customer service. There is no $3,000 additional markups. So if you want award-winning customer service with a no-games approach with straight answers, then Kia Murfreesboro is the right choice. All right, aren't you tired of the games? Why do other Kia dealers mark their new cars at $3,000 over MSRP? When you look them up online, how come it says call for price instead of showing a price? Why can't you just get a straight answer? Kia Murfreesboro is Tennessee's most trusted Kia store. We're #1 in Tennessee for customer service. There is no $3,000 additional markups. So if you want award-winning customer service with a no-games approach with straight answers, then Kia Murfreesboro is the right choice.
Decisions.
Well, what does the judge have to say for herself after all this? And what are your options if you feel you are being mistreated by a judge? Fox 17 News' Dennis Ferrier now to continue our investigation.
If a family ends up in juvenile court, you can assume something has gone wrong. But tonight, a group that says Williamson County Juvenile Court makes bad things worse. A group of Williamson County parents who don't know each other are banding together trying to remove Williamson County Juvenile Judge Sharon Guffey. They say Guffey violated their civil rights and their constitutional rights to parent. It was this kind of protest that led the state legislature to create the Board of Judicial Conduct, a board that investigates complaints against Tennessee judges. But in 6 years, the Court of the Judiciary has never recommended impeaching a judge. But they say they've forced numerous judges to resign.
So if it's a serious offense, enough to remove an elected official from office, usually when we talk to the judge, they'll say, well, I'll just resign and we'll leave it at that, because they don't want the public charges and embarrassment.
Judge Kraft says the majority of the complaints are that a judge ruled improperly, but that is a legal issue and must get a legal remedy.
Well, if a juvenile court does something they're not supposed to do, that's a legal issue as to whether or not the judge has that authority. So that's appealed to the Court of Appeals. We cannot change the opinion of a judge. We're not an appellate court.
Not satisfying for people who feel like the decisions that hurt them cannot be undone. Critics of Judge Guffey say their families never recovered from decisions that were later undone by other judges. Judge Guffey spoke briefly at the Williamson County Commission.
My door is open, and I am happy to talk to each and every one of you at any time, because there are always many sides to the stories that we hear in juvenile court.
Judge Guffey declined our request for an interview. The Juvenile Services Director says she was tempted to speak, but instead offered a written response. Quote, "We cannot discuss the cases because the law requires it, and more important, because we believe it to be in the children's best interest. Juvenile court encounters hundreds of children each year. The cases that are brought before the court are very complicated and have multiple factors that need to be considered, but the most important consideration is always safety of the children involved. The court will continue to remain focused on protecting children and appreciate your understanding of our responsibility to do so," unquote. I'm Dennis Ferrier, Fox 17 News.
Happening today, James Shaw Jr., who took down the gunman last month at the Waffle House in the shooting there, is getting a big hero's thank you.
And this time from a national audience. Fox 17 News' Alex Apple live tonight in Metro Center to explain. Alex?
Yeah, Stacy, that thank you today came from a well-known face. It was Ellen DeGeneres. And before James Shaw left, he was treated to an experience that Nashville's newest hero won't soon forget. This was a thank you worthy of the man receiving it.
Today, we're giving you that check for $225,000.
Nashville's hero, James Shaw Jr., appeared on The Ellen Show.
You're a brave man. You're a really brave man.
And walked out with a check emblematic of the gratitude Nashville has for him.
If you're in that same situation, I want you to know that a regular guy did it, and I want you to emulate that same thing and know you have that fire inside yourself.
James Shaw walked into that Waffle House Sunday morning just a hungry guy. He walked out a hero. His community, his alma mater, TSU, even his basketball idol couldn't be any prouder. That's Shaw's basketball idol, Dwayne Wade.
We just went and blew your mind.
Right.
Yeah. So he just dropped everything. We told him that you loved him and that you